Hey everyone, welcome to the video of the week. Today's video of the week is Walking Dead Season 9, Episode number 16 coverage, aka the Season 9 finale. To be honest with you, my personal opinion, this season finale was okay. I mean, it really wasn't like I thought it would be, but you never know. But pretty much this episode, it started out with the kingdom and them realizing that now that the snow is coming, or snow is here, Hilltop, there's no way that they can survive, pretty much. And not only that, their pipes and not was breaking and all that, and the kingdom's pretty much fell. So, the kingdom has some people from Alexandria and them coming to help them move on to the Hilltop, which they all did. So this episode pretty much follows them going to the Hilltop and pretty much making their way there through the snow and even going across the border that the Whispers have set from the Pikes or whatever, where like all those people in the last episode heads were pretty much. Also, meanwhile, while all this is going on, back at Alexandria, those people are trying to figure out how to withstand the warm, or withstand the cold, and so they originally are at this one place, but they realized that that wasn't going to work, and not only that, it was going to freeze in the cell downstairs as well, so they did let Negan out of the cell as well. So they said that he was in there with them or whatever, and they realized that that place that they were at was not going to work either, so they ended up deciding that they had to go to Aaron's place to keep warm. And so on their way to Aaron's place, we ran into another thing because Judith was supposed to be taking care of Dog, which is Daryl's dog, and he's gone, he's missing or whatever, so Judith hears him barking and runs off after him, which causes Negan, Rosita, and Aaron to go out after her. Negan eventually does find her and Dog and takes her back to everybody else. So, however, in the process, he does hurt his leg, so he's in the infirmary as well now. And, by the way, guys, there's like a 6-month jump between these two episodes. But, and then it goes back to the Kingdom and them heading on to the Hilltop. Eventually, they finally do get to the Hilltop through all these frozen zombies and all that. And once they get to the Hilltop, Ezekiel and them are pretty much joining in as normal and all that. So Alexandria people decided to return back to Alexandria with Daryl and Lydia, who decided to stay. But throughout this episode, Lydia did have a couple times where she tried to get either people to kill her or her to kill herself, because she was blaming herself in a sense for Henry's death. But in a way, it shows that Carol is not going to blame her, because Carol refuses to kill her off or whatever. Then Carol says to Ezekiel that she's going with them to Alexandria. So then it goes back to them arriving at Alexandria, meeting them by like Carol, Daryl, Michonne, and everybody from Alexandria, as well as Daryl and Lydia. And Michonne's there with Judith and RJ. She then has, along with Daryl and Lydia and them, all kind of have like a little snowball fight, which was a really, really nice, cute, family-friendly moment. And then you see the Whispers, in a sense, for the very first time in this episode. You see Beta and Alpha. Alpha says that she made a mistake or whatever, and she needs to be stronger. Beta says she will, and then She opens up her arm up or whatever, and he starts smacking her with a switch from a tree. And then it goes back to the hilltop in them, where King Ezekiel is talking in the CB radio type thing to Judith. Judith then says, "Well, I gotta go to do my homework." And so they get off the phone, and just as Ezekiel gets off the thing himself and walks out the room, you hear a woman's voice on the radio stating in like a staticky voice, "Hey, are you there? Is there anybody out there?" And so we don't know who this woman is. My guess, if I had to choose, well, two things that come up from my guess. Number one, it's a possibility that it's Maggie, who we haven't really seen since earlier in the season, even though she is Lauren Cohan is in her own thing, her own show. That doesn't stop her from returning to the show for a couple more episodes, as well as another woman it could be, would be a new group maybe. So who knows? But all I know is that's going to be interesting to see whom that woman is once season 10 starts. But unfortunately, we have to wait a little while for that. But with that said, there's still a couple questions that need to be answered in season 10. For example, who is that woman? Will they ever be able to feel confident enough to take on the Whisperers? And another question is Negan going to stay out full time, or is eventually Michonne going to put him back in the cell or whatever? Who knows? All it knows right now is there was a little bit of a moment in this episode between Michonne and Negan when Michonne finds out that Negan actually saved Judith. She seemed like she's really grateful for it. So that's a possibility for her to keep him out anyways. We'll have to wait and see till next season. But if you guys are also wondering what I think is going to be happening next season, don't feel bad. You don't have to wait very long, because very, very soon I'll be doing a video of the week to discuss what I think will be happening in the upcoming season of The Walking Dead. Anyways, next Wednesday's video of the week is WWE pay-per-view, WrestleMania predictions, as well as NXT TakeOver New York predictions. So thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Peace.